So let's talk about everyone's favorite thing, your unique selling proposition. So this is the factor or consideration presented by the seller, which is you as a business owner, as the reason that one product or service is different from and better than the competition. And I got this definition from entrepreneur.com. There's a lot of different places where you can get definitions, but it's pretty much the same. But what I want you to take away from this is that your unique selling proposition, it's one of the most important decisions that you can make about your business. And it's what your business stands for. It's your why, it's your story, it's your business's story, and no one else is gonna have the same exact story that you do. You know, maybe Dan, you started your business for a different reason than Anna. And everyone has a story, everyone has a different story, and no two stories are alike. And if people come to your site and they can relate to your story, then they're going to be your customers. So that's why it's so important to share it and to really know what your business stands for. And I'm going to give you some really great examples of unique selling propositions in a second. But I wanted to talk a little bit to you about what a unique selling proposition is not. Because I know a lot of times people think, oh, you know, they ask me, well, Andrea, is that my slogan? Is that my tagline? Is that my mission statement? You know, should that be part of my sales pitch? And it's not it's not any of these, but it's all of these. So your unique selling proposition is gonna go over into your slogan. It can be part of your mission statement. It can be part of your tagline. Or it can even be part of your sales pitch or media pitch. But it's not just one, it's not just your slogan, it's everything that your company stands for and what makes you different. I know with my soap company, you know, it's not just a bar of soap, it's handmade soap, and yes, there's a ton of other people that make handmade soaps. So what else can I do to make myself different? Well, there's a word stamped on each soap. Not many people have that, you know, on their soaps. And I also plant a tree for every soap that I sell. So all of these things that I'm doing differently than what my competitors are doing make me stand out. So if you look at my media mentions, you're going to see that almost every time they say, you know, the soaps are handmade and a tree is planted for every soap that they sell. So think about how you can make yourself unique. You know, if you have jewelry, what is going to make it stand out? Do you give back somehow? Do you employ maybe women that are out of the workforce and have them as part of your staff? You know, think about what makes you different, why, and then convey that through all of your marketing materials, whether it's your slogan, your mission statement, your about page, basically anywhere people can come in contact with you, it should be apparent what your unique selling proposition is. Is it making sense for everyone? Okay.
I've got a quick question for you. When we're speaking about our companies, especially being, you know, smaller business owners compared to the big corporations, what's your feeling on using I or we in sort of that terminology? Sometimes you want to sound a bit more official, so we as a company, you know, rather than saying I, you know, you're just one person. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's such a good question, and I've actually done both. When I first started my business and it's just me, I'm not going to pretend that I'm this huge company with, you know, 50 people on staff. So I'll write all of my emails saying I, you know, and sincerely and my name. But then once sometimes, you know, I'll have an assistant or I'll have a fulfillment house and I have sales reps. And at that point, it's not just really just me anymore. So I'll say we, although sometimes like when I pitch the press, I'll say I, you know, because I want them to know that this is my company, this is me that's pitching, and I'm going to be different from a big brand of soap that they might be hearing from. So I think it just depends when you're at. I don't think there's anything wrong with just saying you if it's just you. I don't think it's going to deter people from writing about you. I think maybe that might have been the case a long time ago, but I think, again, a lot of things have changed. There's a ton of people starting businesses. The media knows this. Everyone knows this, and it's totally fine to just be you if it's just you. Yeah. But again, whatever you're comfortable with and whatever works for you, I think is totally fine.
Because I see that as an advantage too, where we can be much more personal to our clients and show them, you know, how much we respect them compared to, you know, a bigger corporation that has millions of people. we can kind of give that individual touch, and that's sort of an advantage that can go
Exactly.
into the USP.
Yes, yeah, I totally agree. And again, that you're right. That's one of the things that's going to make you different is that you are behind this company. You know, you're the designer, and no one else. Like that flower that you have, you can't buy anywhere else because it's you. And I really do think that there's definitely a shift from this mass-produced items that we buy to like more personalized, more handmade, more unique things. And the media is all about unique. And you're unique, and they're gonna love that. So yeah, I'm so glad you asked that. Yeah.